Have you and Ronnie had any discussions about, I'm going to call it thinking outside the box? So with the white ball selection, for example, you selected Kemar Roach to come back into the ODI squad. Have you thought about going the other way round? And I'm going to call a random name like a Nicholas Pooran. Obviously, he hasn't played any red ball cricket in a very long time, but have you got thoughts about, I'm trying to think how to phrase it. Have you got thoughts about maybe going down that route and trying to pick white ball, so quote unquote white ball players in a red ball squad if their schedule doesn't allow them to play red ball cricket?
Yes, Machel, I think that you probably would have heard me, when I took up the job, saying that, look, I want to be able to say that we in the West Indies, we've got cricketers who can play white ball format, who can play the T20 and also can play the Test. When the team was here, I had a conversation with Nicholas Pooran, saying to him, I believe that if he can make himself available to play some red ball cricket, the longer version, I believe it will help his batting a lot. And he did acknowledge the conversation. We had just a brief conversation, but I did indicate to him that I feel it would be a good thing for his cricket going forward. And he acknowledged the conversation, and that was it. I wouldn't like to go too much further into the discussion that we've had, but yes, I did, and that's what I want. I personally want to know that players, who are playing cricket for West Indies can play in any format of the game, and the same thing apply. If someone is doing well in Test cricket, I believe that we need to introduce them into the 50-over game, or if we see a role for them in the T20 game as well. I think we've got to look to base the cricketers on the ability and the thing that we believe the job at hand and the task that we think that they can do for us.